Beneath the surface of international politics and diplomacy lies a fierce and silent battleground: the global arms trade. This covert battlefield is where nations flex their military muscles, not through acts of aggression, but through the calculated sales and purchases of arms. It's a power play where the currency is firepower and the stakes are nothing less than global influence and security. Our story takes us to a key player in this arena, the United States. The US, a leading arms exporter, uses this trade as a strategic tool, shaping relationships and tipping the scales of power across the globe. But this isn't just about business and profit. It's about alliances and adversaries, about maintaining a balance of power, and sometimes about drawing lines in the sand. A prime example of this complex dance is the relationship between the US, Taiwan, and China. The US, despite lacking formal diplomatic ties with Taiwan, has been its main backer and arms supplier. From stealthy submarine projects to new-build F-16 fighter jets, the US has consistently bolstered Taiwan's defense capabilities. These actions, while crucial for Taiwan's security, are viewed by China as a provocation. After all, China considers Taiwan as part of its territory, and foreign interference, especially in the form of arms sales, is seen as crossing a red line. The tension is palpable. On one hand, Taiwan, under the looming threat of Chinese military expansion, seeks to fortify its defense. On the other hand, China, perceiving these arms sales as a challenge to its sovereignty, warns foreign countries they are playing with fire. In the middle of it all is the US, carefully navigating these turbulent waters, using arms sales as both a shield for its allies and a deterrent to its rivals. As we delve deeper, we'll see how these arms sales have shaped the geopolitical landscape, particularly between the US, Taiwan, and China. It's a game of chess played on a global stage where each move can either maintain the balance or tip the scales towards conflict. The US has been a major arms supplier to Taiwan, a relationship that has seen its ups and downs. Let's take a step back to the 1970s, when this association first began. It was a time when the United States, under the Taiwan Relations Act, committed to helping Taiwan maintain its self-defense capabilities. This commitment manifested itself through the sale of various weaponry, from F-5 fighter jets to Knox-class frigates, ensuring Taiwan's defense infrastructure was solid. Fast forward to the 1990s, the arms trade took a leap in sophistication with the sale of F-16 fighter jets. This not only marked a significant upgrade in Taiwan's air defense capabilities, but also signaled a deepening of the US-Taiwan defense relationship. The turn of the millennium saw an even greater commitment from the United States. Amid rising tensions in the Taiwan Strait, the US approved the sale of the Patriot Advanced Capability 3 missile defense system, further bolstering Taiwan's ability to defend itself. In recent years, the arms sales have become more frequent and more advanced. From stealthy submarine projects to the planned delivery of new-build F-16 fighter jets, the United States has been instrumental in helping Taiwan build a formidable defense against potential threats. The Indigenous Defense Submarine Program, initiated in 2017, is a prime example of this ongoing support. With the aim to deliver the first of 8 submarines by 2025, this project has seen the United States and other countries provide key technology, expertise, and resources. But this association isn't just about hardware. It's about a show of support, a reassurance that Taiwan is not alone in facing potential threats. It's about a promise of aid and assistance, a commitment to help maintain peace and stability in the region. While these sales have been essential for Taiwan's defense, they have not been without controversy. China's stance on the US-Taiwan arms sales has been consistently stern and disapproving. This isn't surprising given the complex history and territorial claims that intertwine these nations. Each time a major arms sale has gone through, China has reacted with diplomatic protests, expressing its strong disapproval. China sees Taiwan as an inseparable part of its territory and perceives these arms sales as a blatant violation of its sovereignty. It's not just about the weapons, it's about the implicit message these transactions send, a message of support for Taiwan that goes against China's One China principle. The tension escalates with each transaction. In 2021, for instance, when Taiwan began recruiting expertise and technology from around the world to build a submarine fleet, China criticized the involvement of foreign countries, warning that they were playing with fire. The metaphor couldn't be more apt, as these actions are indeed fueling a fire of conflict and tension that has been smoldering for decades. China has also shown its disapproval through economic sanctions. It recently sanctioned Northrop Grumman Corp. And a subsidiary of Lockheed Martin Corp., two American companies involved in supplying arms to Taiwan. These sanctions are a clear demonstration of China's willingness to retaliate against what it perceives as acts of aggression. But it's not just about economic retaliation. China has also shown its discontent through military maneuvers. In September 2023, China flew a record number of warplanes around Taiwan, a move seen as a direct response to the presence of US officials in Taiwan. These reactions, diplomatic protests, economic sanctions, and military maneuvers are not just isolated incidents. They are part of a larger narrative, a narrative of a trilateral relationship fraught with tension, a relationship that is an intricate dance of power, politics, and pride. These reactions underscore the tension in the trilateral relationship, an intricate dance of power, politics, and pride. The arms trade is not just about the past and present. It also sets the stage for what lies ahead. As we step into the future, the echoes of the arms trade reverberate, shaping the contours of the global political landscape. At the heart of this is the triad of power: the United States, Taiwan, and China. The continued arms sales to Taiwan is more than a transaction, it's a statement. It signifies the United States' commitment to Taiwan's defense and autonomy while simultaneously acting as a counterweight to China's military expansion. This delicate balance of power, however, is not without its implications. For the US-China relationship, these arms sales could potentially be a thorn in the side. They represent a clear challenge to China's claim over Taiwan, potentially exacerbating tensions between the two superpowers. Yet, it also underlines the United States' strategic interests in the region, emphasizing its role as a global security guarantor. For Taiwan, the influx of advanced military technology bolsters its defense capabilities. The presence of state-of-the-art submarines and fighter jets not only enhances its military prowess, but also serves as a deterrent against potential aggressors. However, it's worth noting that this increased military strength could also attract unwanted attention and provoke further aggression. Broadening the lens to the wider geopolitical landscape, the continued arms sales to Taiwan could shift the regional balance of power. It's a move that could encourage other nations to ramp up their own defense capabilities and strengthen their military alliances. This could potentially trigger an arms race, escalating regional tensions and fueling a cycle of militarization. Yet, amidst these potential implications, the arms trade brings to light the intricate dance of power politics. It's a dance that's constantly evolving, shaped by the push and pull of national interests, regional stability, and global security. As the silent battle of the global arms trade continues, the world watches with bated breath, waiting to see how this intricate triad of power will unfold.